What's up, disc golfers? Joe here with Joe's Disc Golf, and it has finally happened. Yes, it has finally happened on this ratings day. No, I did not break 1,000, but Nikko Locastro has received his punishment. Yes, indeed. Yes, sirree, Bob. The PDGA Disciplinary Committee has come down and they have issued their ruling. They have considered this a Class A offense. Now, what does that mean? Well, that means for Nikko Locastro, he has a 9-month suspension followed up with 15 months probation. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. No, sirree, Bob. He can appeal this judgment within a certain time frame, and we can go over all of this. So, quick recap if you don't recall what happened. European Worlds, Nikko Locastro gets called by the marshal saying, hey, you took too long, stroke. Starts getting in the guy's face, and boom. No. Yes. No. Yes. Blah, 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 blah. Verbal altercation. Guy talks about it. Boom. After the round, he does not comply with the investigation by the TD and tournament officials, and there you go. This is actually kind of two infractions lumped into one. So the issues on the course, arguing and trying to intimidate the official, and then not complying with the tournament director in his investigation. So I thought 6 to 12 months. I was thinking, 6 months would be about right, since they're considering two factors into this, two separate things. Okay, I can get that. But let's take a look at the disciplinary sheet webpage that the PDGA has. So you can go ahead and find this in the link in the description below if you want to read all about it. But we do have some stuff here about the makeup of it and all that kind of stuff. But we have different classes of offenses and penalties here. There are mitigating and aggravating factors. So the fact that Nikko did not help with the investigation into this matter is definitely an aggravating factor. So that's some of the stuff there. There are different classes, A, B, C, D, E, so on and so forth. But important here, Class A offense are the most serious category and generally involved actual harm to other players, physical battery, sexual assault, credible threats of imminent harm to another player, stalking, and intimidating are among the Class A offenses. So there you go. Stalking and intimidation. That's how you get there. It is what it is. Looking through the rest of these, Class B, subversion of rules, not quite so much there. Class C are difficult to prove intent. So were they intentionally cheating or not? Who knows? Were they intentionally trying to hurt someone or not? We don't know. Class D are generally impermissible uses of alcohol. So you can't drink during tournaments unless it's league night. Class E is, staff investigations and evaluations that are delegated. It's not really too crazy there. Each one of those has their own kind of penalties to consider, with the Class A offenses taking up to 24 months. We can take a look at the current disciplinary actions, and we can see right here down at the bottom, we have Nikko Locastro, Class A offense, 9 months suspension, 15 months probation. I want to know what the hell Nicholas Alis did. 10-year suspension and a lifetime probation? Dude, what the hell? So there is a right to appeal, and Nikko Locastro, I expect to fully take that, where you can appeal on a few different grounds, whether that is the type and duration of the penalty is not supported by the evidence, or the discipline is not supported by the evidence. So, is it the correct amount of time of punishment? Does the time fit the crime kind of thing? Does it not? Who knows? I think 9 months is a tad on the long side, but it's not unreasonable considering I was thinking 6 to 12. Obviously, mentally, I was thinking more 6, but hey, 12 months it is. So they have 30 days to submit in writing to the office, either email or physical writing, your appeal and all the information there. There is a public notice of the final decision, as we saw, name, PDGA number, date of the offense, class of the offense, what you got, probation, suspension, whatever, and then when that starts, when that ends. Now, Paul McBeth had to weigh in on Nikko Locastro's whole debacle here. He says in an Instagram post, 9 months for a first-time offender. I understand the situation could have been handled differently, but to claim intimidation as the offense seems off to me. The official doesn't step back like someone who's intimidated. He's also stares the player down instead of trying to defuse the situation. Professional officials should know that players' stress levels elevated while competing in all sports, so why instigate the issue? I hope Nikko Locastro appeals the situation. From what I saw, it's a Class C at most at PDGA. He goes on to write about a half hour after this, I'm obviously going to get a lot of message on my take, but here's my reasons. 1, the official makes the call on 30 seconds. Nikko Locastro asked why on 3 occasions, then gets an answer to all 3. Nikko says, step away from me. The official takes a half a step back. Nikko walks back to his bag, and the official stares him down the whole time. Nikko confront the official for staring him down, not for the call. The fact that he's suspended for a Class A intimidation seems off to me. That's all. I'm sorry. I don't think we watched the same video. Zach Melton had this to say on Twitter. I was surprised to see a 9-month suspension. My guess was going to be the rest of the season. What do you guys think? Chatted with Brody Smith about it at lunch. Tennessee 2's DG said this. If next year follows 2022, he's out through DDO. This seems a bit severe. My original guess was a suspension through Waco 23. My only thing is PDGA commented on his lack of cooperation post-round being an offense by itself. 9 months doesn't seem too bad if it's 2 offenses. Saul Rudd DG said, I agreed. If you listen to Chandler Kramer, who was on the card, talk about it on the Nick and Matt show, it continued on even post-round. So not only did this happen what we saw on camera, but it continued on after that. We can't have our professionals acting like this. This is ridiculous. Now, I hope that, again, as I've mentioned several times before, that this is Nikko Locastro's rock bottom. This is where he figures out how to get better. Mentally, physically, whatever it takes to get his head on straight and keep a cool head during stressful situations in the tournament. It's going to happen. He's kind of developed that reputation over the years, for better or worse. That is what it is. So what do you guys think? 9 months too long, too short, just about right? I don't know. I'm thinking it's about right, considering it is 2 different offenses. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can always hit me up on Twitter and Instagram at Joe's Disc Golf. Find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Joe's Disc Golf. You can find all your latest news, reviews, and articles on joesdiscgolf.com. And don't forget that when you get a great tree kick, don't forget to thank Treesus. If you get kicked deeper into the woods, well, you have transgressed against Treesus and you need to repent and reflect. As always, I've been Joe, you've been awesome, and I can't wait to see you all in the next video.